Hello,
Hello, teacher.
how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. How was your day?
It's normal.
It's normal. Okay, what did you do?
I just do a little bit homework.
Okay, a little bit of homework. Good. Okay, so let's see what we are doing today. Okay. Okay, so we finished this. Yes. Okay, we are on this one here. Okay, so when we have a conversation with somebody, there are certain words that we use to show that we are paying attention, that we are listening. So we can react or use phrases like, that's interesting, really, cool, no way, me too, me neither, do you, wow, are you, and can you. So if I say to you, do you know what happened today? You can say, no, what happened? It's a way to show that you are listening and that you are paying attention. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's listen to 8 dialogues and let's see how they use this in conversation. Oops.
Lesson 1F. Exercise 8.
I love shopping.
That's interesting.
I'm not a big fan of computer games.
Really?
I'm really into sci-fi films.
Cool.
I'm fond of dancing.
No way. Me too.
I'm not a big fan of Facebook.
Me neither. I quite
Okay, did you join the lesson again? Okay, I've got 2 of you in my lesson.
Yes.
Okay, so let's carry on listening.
like taking photos.
Do you?
I'm really into surfing the net.
Wow, are you? I can swim very fast.
Can you?
Okay, so do you hear how they use these words to show that they are interested? Are you there?
Yes. Can you say again?
Okay, so could you hear how they use these words to show that they are interested, that they're listening to the person's conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try. What we're going to do is we're going to read the sentences under number 9. So these sentences here. So, for example, I'm going to say, I'm not really into heavy metal. And then you can say, me neither. So you're going to have to use one of these words here to react to these sentences. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try with number 2. I often go windsurfing at weekends.
Yes.
Okay, so what phrase will you say? What reaction will you use?
Can you say again? I
Okay.
didn't hear.
Okay, so let's look at number 2. I'm going to say this and you must react with one of these words here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I often go windsurfing at weekends.
Oh, that interesting.
Good. I can't stand chocolate.
Oh, Really?
Good. I prefer chatting on the phone to chatting online.
Wow. No. No way. Me too.
Good. I quite like gymnastics.
That's cool.
Good, well done. Okay, so now what they want us to do is they want us to prepare a dialogue. They want us to make a conversation. So we're going to
Yeah.
pretend that we've just met each other for the first time. So maybe I'm new to your school, but this is the first time we are meeting. Okay, so we're going to ask and answer questions about hobbies, give your opinion on your partner's hobby, agree on a hobby that you both like doing, and suggest meeting this weekend to do the hobby together. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try. Let me make a blank space over here for us. I'm going to leave this so we can see what we have to do. Okay, so who's going to go first? You or me?
You.
Okay, so I'm just going to put Rach. So obviously I'm meeting you for the first time. So hi, hello, how are you? What's your name? Okay, how would you reply?
My name is Hui.
Okay, so is that the same word that I said here? The same spelling?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Or is it the KHUE?
it's KHUE.
Okay, good. Sorry. Your name comes up as Bao first and then Koi. So I'll change it here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. And then you need to ask me my name. You don't know me.
Yeah.
Okay, so what comes next?
My name is Hui. What is your name?
Good. Okay. So then me. My name is Rach. It's nice to meet you. Okay. Okay. What will you say next?
How old are you?
Okay, good. Okay, but now we meant to be in the same class, so I'm gonna have to lie and I'm gonna have to say I'm like 12. Okay. I am, let's say 13. Okay. How do you reply?
Uh, so I am 12.
Okay. I am 12. Okay. Now I'm going to use a reaction word. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. What are your hobbies?
My hobby is playing basketball.
Okay. Wow. That's cool. I'm not very fond of basketball. I like hockey.
That interesting.
Good. Okay, but now we need to find a hobby we agree on. So maybe here you can ask a question like, what else do you like? What else do you like to do?
Oh, very interesting. So, do you have uh, any stranger hobby?
Okay, any stranger hobbies? Um, I really like going hiking. Do you
I
like hiking?
I'm not really sure about it because I uh not have been ever tried to go hiking.
Okay, I'm not really sure about it. We can make your sentence a little bit easier. We can say, I haven't really tried. Okay, but that's a good sentence. Well done. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Oh, really? It's so much fun. Do you want to join me at the weekend to go for a small hike?
Uh, no, because I'm busy in the weekend.
Okay, no, because I'm busy. Now remember when you talk about weekend, we use the word at. So no, because I'm busy at the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe some other time. Okay, good. Well done. That was a very good conversation. So let's do this again. Now it's all written down for us. So let's read it. Let's try and be fluent. Let's try and react properly. So we're going to use, oh, really? Wow. You must try and copy the annotation. Use the excited
Yeah.
annotation. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so let's try. Hi, hello, what's your name?
My name is Hui. What is your name?
My name is Rach. It's nice to meet you.
Uh, how old are you?
I am 13, and you?
I am 12.
Oh, really? That's great. What are your hobbies?
Uh, my hobby is playing basketball.
Wow, that's cool. I'm not very fond of basketball. I like hockey.
That interesting. That interesting. So, do you have any stranger hobbies?
I really like going hiking. Do you like hiking?
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about it. I have. I haven't really tried.
Oh, really? It's so much fun. Do you want to join me at the weekend to go for a small hike?
No, because I'm busy on the weekend.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe some other time. Okay, well done. That was good. Okay. So writing a personal life. Okay. So we're going to read these profiles. So a profile is about a person. Which information do both of the profiles contain? Tick the boxes. Okay. So can you read what it says about Ross?
Read this photograph.
Yes. Can you read what Ross has to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Rod. I am 17. I don't know how to read it. The years old.
Okay, so
Is
my
her.
name is Ross. I'm 17 years old.
Oh, okay. Thank you. My name is Rose. I'm 17 years old and I live in Boston, in the USA. I'm quite a friendly person and rather sensitive. Uh, at least I think so. My friends say I'm sometimes slightly impatient and I can be a bit lazy about schoolwork. I like to be around really confident people and also people who share the same interesting as me. I enjoy outdoor activities. I do a lot of surfing and swimming, and a bit of rock climbing too.
Good. Now read Abigail.
Hi, I'm Abigail. I 16 years old and my home is come from San Diego,
San Diego.
California. Yeah, San Diego, California. I'm pretty hard working and very low. I get on well with funny people. I am quite an ambitious person. I want to study in medicine at university. I'm not very tolerant of lazy people. I'm interested interested in book. And spend a lot of time to reading my hobbies or chess and computer game. And I crazy about rock music.
Okay, very good. So, does both of the profiles contain their hometown? Does it both tell us where they come from?
Can you say again?
Okay, so let's read number one, their hometown. So, does both the profiles tell us where they come from?
Come from USA.
Okay, good. So, yes, it does. Okay. Does both of the profiles tell us about their personalities?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do both of the profiles tell us what type of people they like?
No.
Okay, let's just double check here. So here, I like being around people really confident. What? I like being around really confident people and people that share the same interests as me. Um, I'm not very tolerant of lazy people, and I get along well with funny people. So yes, it tells us what type of people they like. Do both of
Yeah.
them tells us what type of people they don't like?
No.
Okay, good. Which one does and which one doesn't?
Uh, Abigail is have it, but Rose is not have it.
Good. Do both of them tell us about their hobbies?
Yes.
Good. do both of them tell us about their ambitions? So what your ambition is, what you want to do with your life, what you want to be when you're older.
Yes. No, just only have Abigail.
Okay, very good. Okay, so complete the phrases for talking about hobbies and interests. Use the word below. So here we have 5 words. Do, enjoy, hobbies, interested, and crazy. Do you know what those words mean?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what will be number 1? I'm something in.
I interested in.
Good. Number 2, I dot dot dot.
I enjoy.
Good. Number 3, I'm something about.
I'm crazy.
Number 4, a bit of, a lot of.
Do.
Good. My something are.
Hobbies.
Very good. Okay, so now they want us to go back to the profile. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in the profile for a word that means I like to be with. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's remember that and let's look for that. Okay, so over here, what word or words can you find that means the same thing as I like to be with? Okay, good. I like being and I enjoy. Okay, and there's also something in Abigail's profile. Okay, tolerant doesn't really mean get along well with. Okay, but what about this? Okay, because we were looking for something that says I like to be with. So we're looking for something that says I like to be with this type of people. So I get on well means I like, and where is this here? I like being around means I like. Okay, you understand? Okay, next one. Okay, so we're going to learn about modifying adverbs in the profile. Okay, so we use modifying adverbs to make the meaning of adjectives stronger or weaker. So a sentence like, I really like potatoes, or I'm not fond of basketball. Those are modifying adverbs. It lets us know that we do like it or we don't like it. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. So sometimes it can sound too negative in English to use the word not with an adjective. So we often use not very instead. But the meaning is the same as not. So he's not very friendly or he's not friendly. So it means the same thing. Do you understand? Okay. So let's look in our two profiles. Can you find any modifying adverbs? Can you highlight or circle the modifying adverbs in the two profiles? Are you there?
Can you say again? My internet is have a little bit lag.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so what I want you to do is look in the two profiles and circle or highlight the modifying adverbs.
What it modify?
Okay, so modifying adverbs is words that we use like very slightly a bit. So I'm very fond of basketball. I don't quite like the taste of potatoes. She's pretty cool. Words like that. I'm quite a good swimmer. Those are modifying adverbs. So instead of saying I'm a good swimmer, you can say I'm quite a good swimmer. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so try, and if you get stuck, I'll help you.
But now I am learn in the phone, so I think it's highlight is have a little bit hard to me. It's a little bit lag and
Okay, no, that's fine. Then read the profile and read out the modifying adverbs to me, and I'll highlight them for you.
I'm quite
Okay, good. Hold on. Let me just get a color. I'm quite a friendly. Yes, good.
uh I can a bit.
I can be a bit. Yes.
Uh I do a lot of.
Yes.
I enjoy.
Okay, which one are we looking at?
I enjoy.
Okay, where's that? Is that with raw? Oh, here. I enjoy. Okay.
I like. I like.
There. Okay, so let's talk
Uh
about this quick. Hold on. So I like and I enjoy aren't really used. So if we use some of these words here, so let's wait. Let's look here. Over here, he uses the word rather sensitive, where he could just say sensitive. So in order for I like to be modified, you can say I quite like being around really confident people, because then quite is going to be your modifying adverb. You understand?
yeah.
Okay. So I think there is one more here. Okay. There is one more word here. I will, it's in this section over here. Can you find it?
Athlete, I think so.
Okay, not really, at least I think so.
I am sometimes.
Okay, but it's not going to be sometimes, it's slightly. Slightly impatient.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So try and remember these words here. So very, slightly, a bit, quite, pretty, and rather. Okay, so let me just double check here. Okay, and another word that they didn't add here is we can use the word really. So,
Yeah.
around really confident people. So not just confident, really has made confident stronger. He likes really confident people, not just confident people. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's done for Ross. Let's see with Abigail. What modifying adverbs can you find in Abigail's profile?
Let me see. I am pretty.
Yes, I'm pretty hard working.
I'm quite.
I'm quite good.
I want to.
Okay, not really I want to, because that's a normal sentence. There's no modifying word there.
I'm not very.
Good.
I am interested in.
No, if we said I'm very interested or I'm rather interested, then yes. But just I'm interested is no.
I'm crazy about.
Good. Okay, so there is one more you left out, and it is in this section here. Can you find it?
Can you say again?
Okay, there's one that you missed, that you left out. It is in this section over here. Can you find it?
Ambitious.
Okay, not ambitious. Very, remember, very loyal.
Yeah, I
Okay,
see.
good, good. Okay, so now we're going to look at the modifying adverbs in the profiles in exercise 1. So now we're going to choose the correct words in the rules. Okay, so modifying adverbs, do they usually go before or after the adjective?
Yeah.
If I say I really like swimming, is it before or is it after the adjective?
Is for.
Before, good. Okay, the modifying adverb quite or very goes before a or an when there is a noun.
Yeah.
Okay, is it quite or very?
Quite.
Okay, let's see. Yes, good. Number 3. A bit and slightly are used with adjectives with a positive or negative meaning.
Positive.
Okay, let's look at it this way. I'm a bit scared. I'm
Negative.
slightly scared. Yes, good. You don't say I'm slightly happy. You say I'm slightly scared, I'm slightly sad. So it's negative. Good. Okay, so now let's look at number 8. We're going to add the modifying adverbs in brackets to the sentence. Okay, so I'm creative, I'm ambitious. So pretty will go into here and not very will go into here. So how do we make that sentence?
I am pretty creative and I am not very ambitious.
Ambitious, very good. Okay, so then, oh, sorry, the next one.
Can you say again? I can hear.
Okay, can you try and do number 2 for me?
My best friend is rather confident, but a bit impatient.
Okay, good. Number 3.
My brother is pretty serious and slightly shy.
And slightly shy. Good. Number 4.
He is a friendly person. He is a very friendly person, but he is a bit arrogant.
Good. Number 5.
She is quite an honest person. She is not very sensitive.
Very good. Okay. So write a personal profile about yourself. Include basic information about yourself. So name, age, etc. Some information about your personality. Okay, so what we're going to do is this is going to be your homework. This is the first time I've given you homework. Okay, so what I want you to do is to take a screenshot of this and keep it. So this is what you're going to do for me for next week.
But like write a photograph or just answer the question.
Just answer the question. So you're going to make one of these, but you don't have to put a photograph. Don't worry about the photo. I just want the information. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, have you taken a screenshot? Do you want me to wait?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, good. Okay, we finished that one. And we've still got a bit of time. Okay, so just give me a second. I didn't think we were going to finish that so quickly. I just want to
Yeah.
download the next one. Okay, so it's going to be unit 2. Okay, so are you finding the work easy? Are you finding the work difficult?
I feel it's easy.
You feel it's easy. Okay, hopefully it's going to get a little bit more challenging. Maybe it's going to get a little bit difficult. Okay, these usually start off easy and then get difficult. So we are going to see what it does. Okay, and where do you think you need help? Where do you think you are battling? What is difficult?
Can you say again?
Okay, before we say that again, we have less than a minute. Let's exit, then come back for our last 5 minutes. Okay. See you now.